Hey, good morning, remote learners. Today is Tuesday, March the 30th. It is a STEM day, one of our final 6 STEM days. You have this one and 6 more. So our countdown is on. We have some awesome work continuing with our Finding Langston book. We're ready for chapter 7. And Mrs. Hutchison, thank you so much for reading today. You are an excellent 6th grade teacher, and we're so glad to hear from you for our 7th video. The activity this time is asking you to find some facts about Langston Hughes, one of the most amazing American poets. And so there's a ton of information out there. And so we were just asking you to do a little independent nonfiction research to find out a little bit more about Langston Hughes. So that'll be your activity. We also have some prize winners. So if you are one of the students that I share about, please come to East Campus to get a prize from our prize table. So one of the first ones is Everett. He wrote from our first weekly challenge. His favorite quote was, "In Alabama, I was raised on please and thank you." It was found on page 3. We love that you give that reference to let us know what page you're referring to. And he says, it's my favorite quote because it shows just how he feels. He feels like an outsider. It also shows that no matter what, he will still be polite. And that's why it's his favorite. So we love being polite in remote learning. Your please, your thank yous, those things matter. Those little details really reflect on who you are and how you can approach things. So we love having that. So thank you, sir, for being our first of many winners here. Caden did an awesome illustration of showing the apartment and Langston and what that looks like with his emotions and some of the colors he chose. I thought that was great. So Caden, thank you so much. Shreem shared an awesome video. Loved hearing from his perspective on Finding Langston and some of the parts that he enjoyed most from chapters 1 through 5. Guadalupe was awesome. My favorite part was in chapter 2, page 7. Again, we love where you give reference to let us know the exact detail of what you're thinking. My favorite part was when he said that he liked watching the water spin down a hole. For the reason it's his favorite is because he never had a toilet and he finally had one. One more reason this is my favorite part is because I'm happy that he has a toilet inside because he didn't have to go outside for the outhouse. So that was a great part as well, to be able to have that upgrade from a rural area to an urban area and the development that was happening. So then Duncan shared, I pulled the key out of our apartment out of my shoe and wiggle it in a lock after I lost 2 because the hole in my pants pocket. Daddy said if I lose another, I just have to wait outside till he gets home. That was on page 5. I thought that was great illustrations of what it was like to have a lot of poverty, not being able to afford a pair of pants with a pocket in them that would keep a key, and then how he was such a good problem solver to be able to put it in his sock and know that he could get that out. And then the consequence was no one's going to come to save him. So he wasn't coddled. He wasn't taken care of in that way. He had to be super responsible to step up in major ways. So Duncan, thanks for sharing that quote from page 5. This one, Ben did an awesome job on sharing with All Alone, being sad with the rain, missing his mom, as we've learned, who's passed away, part of the reason that him and his dad have shifted to Chicago. And then Elia, you did awesome. I pick up my life and take it with me and put it down in Chicago, Detroit, Buffalo, Scranton. That poem was on page 21. And I also love that one a lot. So, and then we have 3 last quotes here. My favorite part for Xing said that, and Langston went to the library on page 19. Why I like this part is because he was brave enough to go to the library, even though his parents said that the library was only for a certain group of people, white people at that time. So glad that he was able to step up and find that opportunity. Sebastian shared a part that happened on page 14. He said, I chose this because I was really excited when it said the letter. I don't know why, but I got excited. So if you remember chapter 4, page 14 was about that letter that we talked about. And then the last one, Nora shared, my favorite part was when he went to the library and kept on reading until he gets a tap on his shoulder. I also love the library. So great work. We are so excited to celebrate you all as winners for our week 1 challenge. Please come to the office and get a prize. We'll do another week 2 challenge coming up. You have until noon of next Monday to be able to submit your ideas for the next set of chapters. So keep reading solid. Hope you stay brave, creative, and strong, my friends.